And this Repower Hour number 4 is going to be very useful for you to do whenever. Like if you could do this Repower Hour weekly, it would really serve you, because it's kind of like it's like an evergreen type of prayer that we're going to do. Yes, we're going to speak intentionally for the energy of the new moon in Pisces to really work through our energy channels, to really light up our prayers today and our intentions today. But this specific Repower Hour is one that you should and can be doing all of the time. Welcome to another Repower Hour, a free weekly community space for us to breathe and move and center in the intention of our innate natural power. I welcome you today to join us so that we can center ourselves amidst the energy of this new moon in Pisces. This is a really important new moon, so if you're just tapping into like what's gonna happen here, I would stay. It's the final new moon of the zodiac and astrological calendar before we start the energetic new year in March. And so hi to everybody watching on YouTube. I'm also recording this for YouTube, and I will be posting this on YouTube every single week. I want to dedicate this Repower Hour to my uncle who crossed over yesterday. I want to dedicate this to him, to Candido Enriquito Casanova, who had the coolest name on the planet. I also want to dedicate this to my brother, to Gregory Henry Martinez, and all of my earthly angels who are in the spirit realm, guiding and protecting us from afar. What a beautiful day to cross over on a new moon in Pisces. And knowing him, his soul just wanted to be free and didn't want to make it into this new energetic year because his work was done here. And so I want to dedicate this class to both of them, to my uncle and to my brother, and hoping that they can guide us through and speak through me today. I did take some notes because I did know I was probably going to cry. I wrote it in my power so that I can be soft with y'all through this process. Pisces is very special for its like ethereal and like dreamlike magic, for the way that it helps us ideate on the world that we're creating together, right? Helps us reflect on the last 12 months, on what showed up for us, on how the challenges and the chaos and even the great moments, everything that we experienced in the last 12 months, how they showed up as opportunities for us to step into our power, to step into our authenticity, to step out of relationships, connections that did not serve our growth in that moment, so that we can step away and kind of reassess. Like, okay, what are we really doing here? It's a question that I ask myself often. What are we really doing here? We being me and my higher self, me and my soul, me and my body, me and my mind. I'm a Gemini, so I often think of myself in like, I don't know about y'all, but I often talk to myself, even in prayer, even in meditation. What are we really doing here? What do we want, right? This is what Pisces season, to me, I'm not an astrologer, but I do love and educate on energy. This is, to me, what Pisces season is really about. It's about sitting down and, yes, allowing the dreams. Dreams are during Pisces season are so incredible and special. Has anybody, let me know in the comments, have you been dreaming crazy right now? Especially if you're somebody who does not remember their dreams. Let me know, because my dreams have been, they're already so vivid, and I dream lucidly for all of my life since I was a little girl, but during Pisces season they go up another notch. And I think it's because even in our dream state, our minds and our bodies and our spirits are taking us to our subconscious. Vivid and weird, right? They're taking us to our subconscious so that it can dig up kind of like the gunk and the garbage that either needs to be expelled, things that we need to be paying attention to. If your dreams are scary, what's popping up in these dreams? What are you really afraid of? Maybe they're not showing up literally, but they're showing up figuratively for you to just be like, maybe this thief that showed up in my dream is me. Maybe it's me robbing myself of something Maybe it's something that's robbing my peace. You know what I mean? Like, sit down and analyze your dream. You don't need a dream book. You don't need a dream website. You don't need to buy a dream reading. You don't need none of that shit. You have it within yourself. And it's in these moments of like repowering where you can give yourself the time to sit. The honking is for emphasis, absolutely. Where you can sit and recalibrate, yes, but also review. This is a time, Pisces season is a time of review. And as we sit in these energies of the new moon in Pisces, as we know, new moons are ripe for, yes, setting intentions and manifestation and calling in. We have to call in with really, really potent intention based on what is already showing up for us. So while you may want to call in the millions of dollars in the house and maybe you can't do that because you haven't taken care of the basics. And so you can't call all that stuff in because you don't really know what's going on in your finances. Maybe you can't call in the love of your life if you don't really know and love yourself in the ways that you want to be known and loved by somebody else. And these are just examples that are coming to mind that are the easiest to explain what I'm saying right now. And so when this Pisces season and within today's Repower Hour, I really want to focus on sirens for emphasis. But I do think it's really important to talk about this because we go online and we see all these things. New moon in Pisces, here's all this information for all of your rising signs. And like, wait, while you may be like, yeah, that aligns with what's going on with me, what are you doing with this information? And this goes for astrological content that's on Instagram and TikTok and all the social media apps and newsletters that you get. This goes for tarot readings. This goes for readings that you get, one-on-one readings with people, readings that you get with me. By the way, I have 2 reading slots for next week. I think it's 2. Oh, beautiful. I have 2 open slots for one-on-one sessions next week, and I have a bunch for March. And it's a really beautiful time for you to receive a one-on-one reading, whether it's with me or with somebody else that aligns with you, because we're about to walk into the new energetic year portal on March 20th with the spring equinox. So it's a great year to be like, what is happening in my field? What's happening in my energy? And how can I best align with what I really need to be doing? What are we really doing here as we walk in through this new year portal, okay? The real new year. Why is this the real new year? Yes, New Year, calendar year, January 1st. Sure. That's the new year for the Gregorian calendar, which was created by what's his name? Pope Gregory, the something. I'm sorry, respect to Pope Gregory. I don't know what number is at the end of his name, but it was made by a man, the calendar that we go by. And us as energetic beings, as nature, we are nature, cyclical beings, we really should be and are attuned to the seasons. And so when we think of our real new year, our energetic new year, it is with the spring equinox, with Aries season. Okay, the first astrological sign, the first zodiac sign, the first season when everything starts to sprout and come anew. Okay, so with that knowledge, thank you for giving me the time to teach. I love teaching. Let's jump into this. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna explain what we're gonna do beforehand. And this Repower Hour number 4 is going to be very useful for you to do whenever. Like if you could do this Repower Hour weekly, it would really, really serve you, because it's kind of like it's like an evergreen type of prayer that we're going to do. Yes, we're going to speak intentionally for the energy of the new moon in Pisces to really work through our energy channels, to really light up our prayers today and our intentions today. But this specific Repower Hour is one that you should and can be doing all of the time. And it's because we are going to be anchoring in the power of each of our energy centers, each of our chakras, okay? and really speaking life into all of them and really breathing life, breathing prana and life force energy into all of them. Prana is a Sanskrit word for life force energy. Prana, we need prana. Without prana, without breath, we literally cannot live. And when you breathe intentionally and breathe big and breathe air, oxygen into your lungs, into your physical being, you are introducing more life force energy within you. Okay, so we're going to be breathing power and life into each of our energy centers, and we're going to be anchoring our energy into the earth, expanding our aura and crystallizing and protecting. So this specifically is going to be very good for protection, cleansing, and anchoring in our power. Let's all find a comfortable space. If you can sit, great. If you can lie down, awesome. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Find a comfortable space. I invite you to close your eyes and just start to pay attention to your breath. Start to pay attention to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Breathing in and out through your nose and just paying attention to how your body rises and falls as you breathe. Pay attention to the sensations in your body. Breathing in and out through your nose and paying attention to how your body rises and falls. Paying attention to the sensations in your body. Maybe you have an ache somewhere. Maybe you have a pain somewhere, something stuck. Just send some love into those areas of your body with your breath. So as you breathe in, just practice sending love into different parts of your body. Thank you so much for everybody who's buying badges. I so appreciate it. Practice breathing in through your nose, filling your belly with air and exhaling and letting that energy go to different parts of your body. So let's practice that right now, sending love to the parts of your body that need that extra love. So in unison, let's take a deep inhale together. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your belly with air. Fill it, fill it, fill it, fill it, fill it until you cannot anymore. Then sip a little bit more air through your nose. Hold it as your chest expands. Hold that breath. Exhale deeply through your nose. Deeply and slowly until all the breath is exhaled. Let's take another breath. Inhale deeply, deeply, deeply. Inhale through your nose. Fill your belly with air until you can't anymore. Then fill a little bit more, sip a little bit more air through your nose. Fill your chest. Open up your shoulders. Hold that inhale. Hold your energy there. Exhale through your mouth. If you feel a little tingly, that is normal. Very, very normal. That means your nervous system is recalibrating. That's what the tingles mean. Your parasympathetic nervous system is recalibrating. It's getting into action. It's calming you down. Those are your GABA receptors. It's a beautiful thing. We can take all the pills in the world. We can do all the stuff. But really, our breath is such free and amazing and powerful medicine. This is coming from somebody who used to take GABA. GABA is something that the body produces naturally, and I no longer take it because breath has replaced all of my supplements. I'm not going to say all, I don't want to sound like that, but replace the supplements that I used to take to recalibrate and bring me back into my parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your nervous system that calms you down. You can do this with breath. Let's take another deep inhale together. Inhale deeply and slowly through your nose, filling your belly with air. Deeply and slowly. Hold that breath. Keep breathing, sipping in air through your nose until you fill your chest. Open up your clavicles. Hold it. Sip a little bit more air. Hold that breath there. On 3, 2, 1, exhale deeply through your mouth. Empty yourself of air. Now breathe in very, very slowly and deeply. Breathing air into the base of your spine, okay? We're breathing air into the base of your spine. Hold that breath there. This is your root chakra. Exhale deeply and slowly. Now be conscious of the space, the base of your spine, your root chakra. And keep breathing deeply and slowly. Inhaling deeply and slowly. Exhaling slowly. And as you do with every breath, bringing light to this part of your body, to this part of your energy. Every time you breathe, your root chakra, your Muladhara, gets brighter and brighter. And let's pray into it. I'm going to pray into our root chakras. Inhaling slowly and deeply, exhaling slowly and deeply, letting that light get brighter and affirming together. I am safe in the unknown. I am safe. I release the fear that keeps me grasping for control. I root into divine trust, knowing that I am always held, always supported, always guided. The ground beneath me is steady, even when life shifts and moves. I do not have to force stability. It already exists within me. With each breath, keep breathing. I anchor deeper and deeper into the unwavering support of God, of the universe, of spirit, of Great Mother, of the Creator. Hold that prayer in your heart as you breathe prana, breathe life force energy into your root chakra, into the base of your spine. Now with a deep inhale, we're moving up into our womb area. Even if you're here and you identify as a man, you also have an energetic womb. So let's breathe in. Exhaling deeply and slowly as we gain our consciousness and connection of our sacral chakra. Sacral chakra, our space of creativity, flow, and emotion. Breathing intentionally, and with every breath we bring light and love, and we gain a little bit closer connection with our sacral chakra. Glowing orange, we speak this prayer into it. I am fluid, open, and in flow with life. I no longer force or chase. I flow and allow. My creativity is sacred. My desires are worthy, and my emotions are messengers guiding me home. I release the need to control what is meant to move freely. Please breathe into this prayer. Your sacral chakra getting brighter and brighter, clearing out any energy that does not belong to you and does not serve your highest and greatest growth. I release the need to control what is meant to move freely. I surrender to the rhythm of my life, knowing that what is for me will never pass me. I trust the waves of change because they are always leading me toward my greatest and highest expansion and the greatest and highest expansion of the world. Breathing intentionally into our womb space, our energetic womb space, exhaling deeply, releasing any energy that does not belong here. Making this a home for our sacred creativity, our desires, our sexuality, our sensuality, our emotions. Now moving up into our navel or our belly button area. Breathing in intentionally, exhaling deeply and slowly into our solar plexus. The Manipura, our space of confidence, will, self-esteem, purpose, drive. When we think of the navel, it is the origin of life. Think about the navel, how we were connected to our mothers in the womb through our navel, and energetically, this is the origin of life too. This is such a special and powerful space. To really give all your intention here as we pray into it, and with every breath, making it brighter and brighter, glowing yellow. Releasing any toxic ties that we have to distrust in ourselves. Breathing this prayer into our solar plexus. I trust myself completely. I release self-doubt, hesitation, and fear of failure. I step forward boldly, knowing that I am more than capable. I am powerful and always divinely guided. My purpose is not something that I have to chase. It has always been within me. With each breath, I ignite the fire of my wisdom. Breathing into this prayer. With each breath, I ignite the fire of my inner knowing, standing firm in my worth, standing firm in my strength, and my ability to create the life that I desire for myself and the world that I want to see for everyone. Breathing into this prayer with every breath. Your solar plexus getting brighter and brighter. You settling into more and more of your power. Take a moment to just feel this area and notice what comes up for you here. Any stories, any images. Just make sense of the messages that are here for you. No fear, no judgment. Being the observer and not the absorber. Now breathing into my favorite chakra, breathing intentionally as we connect with our heart space, the anahata, with every breath growing and growing brighter and brighter, glowing green. green, beautiful light coming from our heart, the heart that is the center of our energetic channels, the heart that has its own electromagnetic field, its own aura that extends beyond our physical body. The noise outside being a part of this moment for emphasis. Breathing into our heart, breathing this prayer, allowing it to expand through our being. I soften into love. I am committed to releasing old wounds, past hurts, and the walls that I have built to protect myself. I deeply trust that love is safe. Breathe into that. I deeply trust that love is safe, that love is abundant, and that true, compassionate, delicious love is always within and around me. I am open to giving and receiving love freely, without fear, without judgment, without rejection, and without loss. My heart is open, expansive, and aligned with the highest frequency of divine love. And I am worthy of deep connection, and I welcome it fully. Breathing into that prayer, holding that prayer in your heart and feeling as it expands through your heart and through every fiber of your being with every breath. Feel what sensations are coming up in your body as this prayer gets inscribed in your energetic field. As your heart expands, what's coming off of it? What are you feeling coming from your heart? Without judgment, observing and not absorbing. What's happening in your heart space as you breathe this prayer into it? Breathing up into your throat space. Vibhishuda, our space of truth, expression, not just verbal, but energetic expression, our space of authenticity, the space of our truest essence, our throat chakra. Breathing into our throat. Notice any discomfort or any sensations that you're feeling in your physical throat as you breathe into this space. And just making the connection that while maybe you may be coming down with something, or you may be sick, or you may have a little ache or a tickle or some dryness, that is also connected to the energy in our throat space. And so connecting with how we may need more energetic health here, how we may need some love in the throat space to wet our throat. And just breathing into this intention to make our throat space, our throat chakra, the healthiest and the happiest and the brightest that it can be. With every breath, the throat space getting brighter and brighter, glowing blue. Breathing this prayer into your throat space. I speak my truth with confidence and clarity. My voice is powerful, and my words create ripples in the world around me. I release the fear of being misunderstood. Breathe into that one. releasing that fear that never belonged to us. Releasing over-explaining. I release the fear of being misunderstood, knowing that my truth is valid and my expression is necessary. I no longer silence myself to make others comfortable. Breathe into that one. I am committed to no longer silencing myself to make others comfortable. I stand fully in my authenticity. I stand fully in my authenticity, knowing that the fullest expression of my essence brings me closer to the connections and opportunities that are in alignment with my soul and farther away from those that aren't. I trust that when I speak from my heart, I will always be heard by those who are meant to listen and connect with me. Breathing into that prayer as it is inscribed in our energetic field, making space for our throat as it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. No fear, no judgment, just observing as we come closer and closer into our power and our truest, most authentic essence, the essence of our true spirit. Notice what is coming up for you in your throat, any images, any words, any beliefs. And letting your throat chakra just naturally clear any energy that doesn't belong there, any beliefs that don't belong, any stories that don't belong. As we breathe in deeper, hold that breath and let our consciousness float to our third eye, the space right between our eyebrows, the ajna as it glows indigo. The space of intuition, our space of wisdom, not just the wisdom of our physical years on this planet, but the wisdom of our soul that has expressed itself as many beings throughout space, time, and dimension, that is expressing itself throughout many versions of us through space, time, and dimension as we speak this prayer into it. And as you breathe into your third eye, allowing your breath to come in through your nose, expanding your belly and chest, and as you exhale, that energy going to your third eye space. I trust what I know, period. I trust what I know, even when I can't explain it. My intuition is a sacred compass, always guiding me toward my highest and greatest path. I release the need for external validation, choosing instead to listen deeply to the wisdom within me. Let's breathe into that one. I release the need for external validation, choosing instead to listen deeply to the wisdom within me. I am open to divine insight, to clarity beyond human logic, to seeing with more than just my physical eyes, to believing what my dreams tell me, to seeing what is unseen, to believing the subtle energies when they come to help me. With each breath, my vision expands and I walk forward in trust, knowing that the answers are always within me. Breathe into that prayer as it becomes inscribed in your energy field, allowing your third eye chakra to open and expand, almost like a crusty little eye that's living within you, activating your pituitary and pineal gland, which is the actual parts of your body where your third eye energy exists. Breathing into it, holding that energy there in your third eye space, exhaling any stories, any beliefs of distrust, any beliefs that you are not wise, because you are. Every situation, every consequence, everything that you've ever been through lives in your third eye, making you wiser and wiser, making you stronger against the human impulses that want you to repeat patterns that do not serve you. So let's speak some love and trust into our third eye, that we can see beyond these sirens showing up for our emphasis, for us to really pay attention to this prayer, that we may see beyond our human impulses to show up in ways that aren't in our highest and greatest good, that we can show up in our highest and greatest selves, showing up for the ways that we can speak and exist in love, in true connection, and in light in the world. Even in times of darkness, even in times of chaos, both individual and collective, so that our third eye can see the opportunity in every single moment, so that our third eye can see the opportunities for growth, even and especially in moments of chaos. This is very important because we are coming up on eclipse season. Eclipses and this whole month of March is going to be one of major opportunities. And we may experience a lot of chaos. And so we need to be in our power and know that in every single moment, there's an opportunity for us to show up in our highest and greatest power and in our wisdom. That while we may choose to show up in ways that feel right to our physical body, that our spirit knows better. So breathing into our spirit knowing better. Deep inhale, holding that and exhaling and allowing that energy to go up, our consciousness to float up to the top of our head, our crown chakra. The Sahasrara. Our space of divine connection. So the connection to spirit, God, the universe, great mother, cosmic mother, whatever you want to call your higher power, the higher power, creator, Allah, whatever. It is beyond name anyway. To our crown chakra, breathing into this space as it glows beautiful purple, getting brighter and brighter with each breath. Breathing as we inscribe this prayer into our energetic field, and it opens up our crown chakra. I surrender. I release the need to control. I release the need to force. I release the need to grasp. I deeply trust that the universe and the universe within me is conspiring in my favor, always aligning me with what is meant for me, even when it doesn't look and feel like it. I am open to divine wisdom. I am open to miracles. I am open to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond what I can see. I am connected to something greater than myself. And I trust that I am exactly where I am meant to be. Breathing into that prayer. And breathing into letting go and allowing. Letting go and allowing. Allowing these connections to strengthen. Inhaling deeply, holding that breath there, and exhaling deeply. Any stories? Exhaling deeply any human conditioning that keeps us from existing in our innate power. Any stories that came from our family. Any beliefs that came from society. Anything that keeps us from existing in our dharma, our purpose, our sacred roles in the world. Because the world needs us now more than ever. And it is through the health and connection and our standing in our authentic power, whatever ways it may exist in our physical realm, that the world will heal. And so I want to finish with this prayer for the world. Staying eyes closed, staying in our relaxed position, breathing. And as I'm saying this prayer, I want you to breathe intentionally, touching every single point that we have connected and strengthened today. The root at the base of the spine, our sacral in our womb, our solar plexus in our navel, our heart, our throat, our third eye, and our crown. Really feeling and allowing them to brim with light. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and purple. Your whole being glowing bright like a rainbow as I speak this prayer for the world. As we align our own energy, Spirit, may we also align with the energy of the world. Because you know that just as we hold chakras within us, the earth holds its own. Rooted in stability, flowing with creativity, radiating power, opening to love, speaking its truth, seeing with wisdom, and connecting to the divine. Spirit, may our practices and daily actions be offerings that support the earth's healing, allowing us to show up in our sacred roles as stewards of this planet. May our decisions to nurture ourselves ripple outward, helping the world root in stability, flow with creativity, radiate with power, open to love, speak its authentic truth, see with wisdom, and rise into divine harmony. As we choose intentionally every choice, every action, every word, as we choose alignment, healing, and trust within ourselves, may we be co-creating, Spirit, a new earth, one built on balance, truth, and collective liberation and well-being for every single being, animal, and plant on this planet. Take a moment of silence and stillness to be with these prayers, to breathe softly and deeply, to hold these prayers in your aura and vibrate them out into the world around you. Deep inhale into the belly. Keep holding. Exhale deeper, deeper, deeper. A little bit more into the chest, opening up your clavicles as you breathe. Holding and sipping in as much air as possible. Holding that breath in your body. Exhale deeply and slowly. One more breath like this, almost like you're breathing in, making yourself big like a balloon and letting the air out of a balloon very, very slowly. Inhale deeply and slowly. Inflating your being and sipping in more air through your nose. Even when you feel like you can't anymore, sipping in a little bit more air through your nose. Holding that breath there, holding that energy in your body, that prana, that life force energy bursting from you. Hold it. Exhale deeply and slowly, slow as you possibly can. I want you to hold that prayer in the aura around you, your subtle energy, the space around your physical body that extends 10 feet out. Just know that those prayers that we've inscribed in it are here, that you are still and forevermore glowing bright in all these beautiful rainbow colors, and that this light, the light emanating from your chakras, from your energetic points, are creating this beautiful shield around you, crystallizing into a beautiful shield that is acting as your energetic protector and also as your energetic satellite, so that all of your intentions that you are holding, the intentions that you're praying, the intentions that you're writing into your journals and your Visions Unbound workbook and your new moon intention rituals and your prayers and whatever, your Bibles, whatever. All these prayers and intentions are being magnified out through your aura and going out like almost like little energetic soldiers, connecting you with the connections and people and opportunities that you need. And so being able to pray this together and awaken your energy points is making you keen to recognizing when there is an opportunity in every moment. So may we recognize when there is an opportunity in every moment so that we can show up for the opportunities when they show up for us. Bring your breath back to equilibrium, and when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Very, very slowly come back into your body. Blinking your eyes open, floating them open, wiggling your toes and feet, moving your neck side to side or around, whatever is most comfortable to you. Thank you to everybody who is buying badges. And when you are fully ready and capable, we have about a couple minutes left. So many sirens. Oh, good luck on your interview. Somebody's showing up saying they have an interview in about 30 minutes. They needed this. You're going to show up to that interview and kill it. I hope you get whatever it's for, if it's in your highest and greatest alignment. I invite you to show up in the comments and let me know how that felt for you. If there was anything in particular that came up for you that you would like to share with our community. And I invite you on YouTube to do the same. Thank you so much for all of you who are buying badges. If you wanted to support beyond the badge, if you wanted to give me a little bit extra coin as a thank you for leading this today, you can do so on the link in my bio. There is a tiny button at the bottom. If you click the link in my bio, you scroll down, there's a button that says send me a tip. I I got a tiny headache at the third eye, but left once we went to the crown. So any physical sensations that you feel when you exist in any of these energy centers or when you're working on them may just you need a little bit more work there. Give it a rest first and then go back, circle back and see what comes up. Thank you. It is my honor to lead with love. Thank you for supporting these Repower hours. It is my honor and pleasure to lead these. If you are watching to the very end, I so appreciate you. Please send this out. Please post this in your stories. If you watch this today, I encourage you to post this in your stories and share a little bit about your experience. I think this particular Repower hour is one that we all need, regardless of who we are, where we come from, what we believe. My prayers and meditations are non-denominational. I believe in God, okay? And I don't care how you believe in God or how you choose to worship is your business. I think that this practice in particular is very powerful and it is very necessary. So please, if you've watched this today, I encourage you to share it in your stories, send it to your best friends, share it with your boss, share it with your family. Please do. I really want this to reach as many people as possible, and just share that I really put my heart into this. I mean, I put my heart into all of them, but this one in particular, I really tried to channel spirit as I was leading us. I am going to share the written prayer. I did ad-lib a little bit as I was going through, but I'm going to share the written prayer that I wrote in the description box of the YouTube replay of this. And so if you're watching this on YouTube on your TV, make sure that you watch it on your phone so that you can see the description box and they're going to be there. You can copy them, you can save them for yourself to do at different times. Whatever you want to do with them is fine. Thank y'all for your love and condolences. This Repower Hour was dedicated to my uncle Candido Casanova, who crossed over yesterday, and my brother Gregory Henry Martinez, who has been with us in the spirit realm for almost 6 years now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning into yourself. Thank you for reconnecting and repowering and remembering your power. You all are so special and you are so worthy and you are so necessary, and the world needs you and your authentic expressions now more than ever. And so if there's any conversations, expressions of word, art, thought that are you're holding, please release them. Please release them. This is a time to release them. Please, I pray that you have the power and the strength and the energy and the love for yourself to release them freely into the world, because we need them now more than ever. Sign up for my emails because I'm going to be sending a link to a virtual retreat that we're going to be having with breathwork and mantra meditation, kundalini yoga, conversation, teaching, sound healing, like you name it. We're going to spend a beautiful 4 hours together on Sunday, March 16th, and a recording will be available. Thank you all for joining me here on YouTube. You have no idea how much it means to me that I am able to create these beautiful expressions of love and reconnection here. I will see you in the next video.